y'all? Welcome back to the Reality Kingdom, where we put the real in reality or whatever.
Period.
Period. I'm your host, Pharaoh. No shade. I'm your host, Pharaoh. Armonte here. Monica Stan is here. So we see what we finna get into coming into this podcast.
Queen. She's a queen. Oh, you mad because she got a man? Is it
maybe a little? Maybe she definitely has a boy. He has XY
toddler, maybe,
sure, but a man.
But he's supporting her. She got a nice golden retriever with her.
She's supporting him. She wears the pants.
Exactly, as it should be.
Pants
so
and the shirt.
Exactly.
The pants, the shirt. She wears
the glove. Yeah,
all of that. Yeah, very much. So.
Yeah, she's a matriarch.
You know what? It's fuck Monica over here. How about that? How about let's just put it on the floor? Fuck Monica. Monica.
Here's how I'm feeling about the episode. Right. Mm-hmm. This is a lock of Nick's hair.
Okay.
We cutting that shit off.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nick's hair is pretty though. I'm sorry. I like his hair.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. You shouldn't care. But he looks. Okay, we shouldn't care. You're right. We don't care. Y'all, right before this, I made some banana bread for the first time. It's like I used the recipe off TikTok. It's supposed to be healthy, protein, banana. Girl, I taste that shit. It wasn't doing it for me. It wasn't.
Of course.
So you did it wrong?
I did it right. I did it right. And it's good, but it's only really good when you get a chocolate chip like in it. Like it's just not flavorful. I think I just want like a little Debbie. And that's
did you add sugar to it? Did you add like some more sugar than the recipe? Or
the recipe, it's like healthy. So it's peanut butter, it's vanilla extract, it's that's the flavor, honey. So I added those things. Those were sweetening it, but it was just too. It's good. I'm gonna eat it. It's just I wanted a little Debbie snack. That's all I wanted to say. Yeah. Okay. But we're here to talk about Beast Games. Unfortunately,
I'm waiting for the connection.
Yeah, I was like,
hey, the truth is this episode just didn't do it for me. I'm like, we're at top 13. Last episode, we finally got something strategic a little bit. This episode, I think like it wasn't grand enough. Like this was it for an hour, and then the episode was an hour. It's like, hold on.
It did not need to be an hour.
It felt like an hour too.
It did.
I did actually enjoy this episode more than the last few. Just because I feel like I had an active villain in like Monica and the guys to like root against. And so
Hero.
I was like invested in that sense. Obviously the results of the episode did not turn out the way I would have hoped, but that's what kept me watching.
Because bad bitches win every single time. Like that's a bad bitch, and she's just gonna win the whole game. And you guys are gonna be mad because she about to have $10 million. Oh my god, that's a baddie.
Brother.
Ass fat slim thick. No tummy.
Oh brother. I liked that we finally had a storyline. I do agree on that. I want it to continue to like develop. I feel like it shouldn't be hard for within the first 6 episodes to have developed the top 13. I feel like I should know all of them, and I don't. So what's the problem? I do know.
I didn't even know there were 2 Tylers in the game. Like,
there's 2 Tylers?
Yeah, there's Orange. Yeah. There's Strong Tyler, and then there's that other guy.
Didn't know that. And then I didn't know there was 2 Katies because they said Katie with a C or something. I was like, why are they saying with a C? Because it's 2 Katies. I'm like, oh. Didn't know.
Yeah, and didn't know there were twins. I thought the Gingers people were twins this whole time because they were both Gingers. I think both those other 2 girls are Gingers, right?
Yeah. Oh, they are Hannah and Katie. The other Katie. Yeah.
And then I was like, we just don't know anything about Smart. That's why they keep like hanging out with each other. But we don't know anything about these people. And I'm really sad about the editing of this show. Like if they were going to have a social strategy episode, I feel like they could have like focused a little bit more on the strategy. Like they tried to this episode, but I feel like we were still missing like key components of people's relationships to really like have the full picture on like why certain decisions are happening. Like Brett, we haven't seen Brett the whole time. So it's like, oh, like, was he being weird the whole time? Like, we're just going off of what they're saying this episode, but what if he wasn't being like this and weird and stuff? I don't know. It just feels like we're just going off of what people are saying this one episode instead of like, oh, we've seen him being weird the whole time, and that's why this time he's out.
I agree.
Exactly.
We should have had like just something in the past. Like we just are kind of getting everything here, so it doesn't feel as strong. Because even the whole Briley like thinking they're close and Monica saying, "Girl, we were never close." It's like this doesn't exist to me. This is something that just happened. So they'll do better next time. Hopefully. Who knows? We start the episode off. It's top 13. They clarify that there's only 3 brains left, or 3 smarts left, and 10 strong left in the game. And then does a brain go home? No, a brain doesn't go home this round, right?
No,
it was Briley,
not that we've seen.
Not that,
and I don't think we'll get to it at the end. But I have my predictions on who the last person is going to be. I think it's another strong.
Also, what did we think about? We got confirmation that JC was in fact the one who went home after the cubes.
I thought Jim was dumb enough to take the deal,
and I think he still is.
This doesn't mean he's not dumb. Let's clear that up. I think what surprised me the most was that JC still gave the coin to Monica. A part of me, I mean, he has no use for the coin. He has no reason to be bitter, so I get it. But part of me was like, I would have just been like, okay, bye, y'all. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
He only really did it to just redeem himself from last season, honestly, just because everybody left with the impression of him being this like huge selfish asshole. So he's like, oh, me giving up this coin is me being selfless. But it's like you said, he gains nothing by keeping the coin. So it's like, that doesn't prove that you're a selfless person all of a sudden. Like, you didn't need the coin anyway. So,
but they acted like he was when they said their goodbyes. Like, fuck that nigga.
Literally, fuck that.
Literally. Honestly, even if I was Jeff, not Jeff. Even if I was JC, like I wouldn't be giving him the coin. I'm thinking about Jeff's sexy ass, but if I was JC, I wouldn't be giving him
sex.
Not Jeff Probst, Jeff Silver Fox, Jeff.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Come on, not Jeff Probst. He got too much filler.
Sexy was a big word.
Nah, Jeff, his face is whoop, just like he said.
So we get into some of the dynamics, things to remember. First of all, we have some duos. These aren't the only duos. There's actually a few duos that we got based on the last challenge of it being the trios. One of them went home, But the main ones, Briley and Tyler, they've been together since day one with Ian. Ian just gave them the chance to stay in the game last round, which low-key, he probably should have just stayed in the game. No shade. But they're a duo. And then, of course, we have the showmans, Jim and Monica. We know the showmans, Jim and Monica, period.
Yeah.
We see other things develop. And this is when it's like, okay, Monica, you losing me. Because the girls chat. The girls say, hey, it's 5 girls. It's top 13. There's 8 boys. We're outnumbered. It only makes sense to at least have each other's back. We know how girls' alliances go, y'all. So it's only 1 minute you get of hope. But do y'all think this is a good idea for the girls, or do you think they should have just never even done it?
My thing is, okay, this is my take on all types of alliances, whether it be like girls, even if it's just like
don't try to whatever misogyny is finna come
I'm telling you, y'all are gonna agree with me too. That's the sad part.
I don't see gender. I think that
no. My thing is like, okay, just because you're all women, or even if it's like by religion, we're all Christians or whatever, right? Okay. That doesn't mean that you guys are going to actually be a good group and stick together, because you guys don't have a common like purpose. The reason why Cookout was so successful in Big Brother was because they had a common purpose of to get the first Black Big Brother winner. They're not sitting around here like, oh, we want the next winner of Beast Game Season 2 to be a woman. Like, it's so important. Like, it's not like they came into this like, this is my goal. This is so important to us. And that's not why that like they're together. So they're just like random. They're literally random girls just like talking this second. That's why it falls apart the next second, because you guys have zero connection to each other. That's like a greater reasoning. And it seems like half these people aren't even friends anyway. So it's just like, it's never going to work. So that's my thing with when people do that in shows. My only caution is if you're not going to be friends with the person, if you're not friends with the people, or you don't have a common goal that's connected in your identity, then this isn't going to work out. Get a backup alliance, or at least like they should have brought in Jim also. Like if you're going to bring in Monica, you have to bring in Jim. So
that was part of the reason I was like, okay, this is a little silly because Monica literally has a boyfriend who's in the game. But this is my thing. I see what you're saying. For the most part, I agree. My only issue with this is it's in Beast games, there's groupings that are made so often, and then also it's so when it's beneficial for everyone, I always get confused why not just go with what's beneficial for you. It's helpful for the girls to protect Monica, which is why she's pretending to keep it, like she's pretending for it to be a thing. There's no reason for her to tell the boys after that. I just don't that's the part I don't understand. Like, even if you're not fully loyal to it and you got your man and you want to work with the boys, at least just allow it to form and exist on its own so that you have something to fall back on. Now she can never fall back on this because she doesn't want it to happen. It's like, I don't know. Maybe I'm
because I agree with what would have happened if she had her heart and was up for elimination, and what it was them girls and one of them boys ratted her out literally there. Maybe that heart would have been shattered. Literally. Mind you, because she immediately go, y'all, like she don't even take a breather. She immediately goes and she just tells all the boys, it's giving very much so Candace from Phineas and Ferb. Mom, like, y'all, by the way, they were over there and it was Riley and them. It was Riley and it was Katie with a C. And they were like, oh my God, the guys, whole time. And you know why this always pisses me off? Why the fuck is the next scene? The boys are like, well, there's a 6-person boys alliance. We're locked in. It is me. It's Ty. Like, literally, there was a whole alliance with the boys. So it's like, you look stupid. There is a whole boys alliance you're not a part of that you're helping to move forward in the game. So my thing is, next episode, when all of the boys that are still left in the game who are in an alliance, if they win the challenge and they can take somebody out, watch it be her ass. It's like, I can't. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I will agree. She should not have gone back to the boys and told them about it. I feel like if she didn't want to be a part of it, just don't be a part of it. Like, just pretend you're a part of it. Like, you don't have to tell people and do the whole thing about it. Especially because Jim is already in the guys alliance. So both of you guys are in both alliances. So why, like, not keep that on the down low? That's the dumb part for me.
That's what I was thinking too. I'm like, Jim is, who cares? Also, just who cares? Like, she told them this, they didn't even care. They were like, okay, like, they started mentioning it, but it's kind of not relevant. It doesn't really affect this episode, other than the fact that Monica turned against it. Like, that's all it was. So it's like,
also. Is there, like, this is another part of Beast Games again with the editing. I wish we got more backstory on, like, why Monica has such a reason with, like, such an issue with, like, Briley, and Briley has an issue with Jim, and why Monica doesn't feel as comfortable with the girls and the guys. Because literally, I know, like, probably Briley and I think Jim even says it later in this episode that, like, Briley and him did get into a fight, and Briley's like, oh, like, he's different on camera and off camera. But it's just, like, so vague. So it makes me think, like, there was a bigger moment that happened that we all missed. And even just, like, knowing, like, where they're living now, like, Beast City is huge. Like, are they all living in this, like, building, or are her and Jim, like, living with, like, is she living with the girls? I don't know what's going on. So it's like, again, Mr. Beast, please get it together.
You're so right that we don't have any details of anything, because they even talk about, like, Briley later on when she's arguing with Jim, she's like, I literally live with all the girls. So, like, us making a girls alliance isn't just based on nothing. We actually are all friends because we're always around each other because I live with all the girls. But it's like, us as viewers, in a way, we could, like, see Monica's perspective, because it looks like none of you bitches even know each other. Like, it seems like no one knows each other at all. So they do better. Period. We get to the challenge. The challenge essentially is 2 different games. They're going to have a strong game and a smart game, very reminiscent of the very first episode, which was another reason why I was like, meh on this episode, because we start off with the strong game. And to me, I'm like, baby, this was the first challenge. This was the first challenge where they had to climb up. Yeah. It's also, this is the Survivor challenge where they were hanging on the pole literally 2 episodes ago.
Yeah.
This is repetitive. Like, there's other ways to show strength, mamas. So,
yeah, the games were not creative really at all during this episode.
Yeah, very simple. So they all have to hang on a pole. The winner of this challenge and then the winner of the Smart Challenge will have the decision to eliminate 3 people from the game. We're here. I was rooting down for Briley. It was really Briley or Monica who were going to win this. I wanted Briley to win.
Bad. Like, I was like, sister, hang on to that motherfucking pole. Come on.
Lock in, queen.
See, I wanted Briley to win, but then when I saw how she lost, that's when I was like, oh, Monica low-key ate her up, and I kind of got to get on that evil train real quick, that evil woman train. I love me a nice little evil bitch. Like, come on.
No, it got really messy. And this is my only qualm with the messiness. Jimmy is way too involved. Jimmy is like, oh, wait, are y'all working? Wait, is it a girls thing? Wait, what y'all say about the girls thing? Is there a girls thing? So now the floor is open and they're like, oh yeah, there's a girls agreement. We're just going to agree. And Jimmy's like, but what about all the people down there? Are you just not going to fuck with the people down there? And they're like, well, yeah, I think we're just going to agree to save the girls. He's like, oh, okay, but what about you? You're friends with Tyler and you're friends with Jim. Like, he's doing too much. He forced it. He forced it here, which I think it would have happened anyways. But I just would have much rather it naturally got to that point rather than him forcing them to make this deal, to force this moment of her going back on the deal. The deal was only made because Jimmy brought it up, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. he was blowing up multiple people's spots, like throughout the entire episode. And also during this whole negotiating thing between Briley and Monica, I was confused because the whole time we saw Monica like, she'd be like, yeah, I'm sticking to the girls. And then she turned to the camera and whispered, like, Briley, do you not see that girl?
Yeah.
Right there. Clearly she said some shit. Like, you're not, like, at least a little bit confused on, like, baby, what you saying to the camera?
Literally. That was crazy.
Yeah, that's why I'm just like, you can tell Mr. Beast is a huge like Survivor fan in real life through the Beast Game challenges and through the things that he chooses to do on Beast Games. Even this like him goading the players a little bit is very Jeff-esque in the way that he does it, but he's just like, he got too much sauce on it. He's like too excited to do it as opposed to like young Jeff. He was more angry when he was doing it and he was more just like a meaner version of Jimmy. So Jimmy's, I think maybe he's just like too nice when he's doing it at least. But he needs to figure out a better way of communicating with the players and stuff. Because he's just over explaining to the audience too. But I think also keeping in mind of how he like makes his like YouTube videos and this show's like edited like a YouTube video. I think they're making it thinking that people aren't paying attention at any point. They're always on their phones. So that's why he's like trying to make sure like, oh, does the audience know that there's a girls alliance? Even though we just saw it 5 minutes ago. Like I think he's also repeating it for the audience.
Very real. His hosting reminds me of Chris McClain from Total Drama Island. He's just all up in everybody's face. He's in everybody's face. He's narrating the challenges. Like he's being messy with the strategy of the game. It seems a little bit like a caricature of a host rather than the actual host. You feel?
And he doesn't like his hosting doesn't properly acknowledge the stakes of the game. Like he kind of just hosts it as if this is like backyard fun, like la-di-da-di-da.
Yeah.
Like, baby, this is real money for
$5 million.
Like people be crying when they get eliminated from this game. Like,
yeah, you got to take it. He should be a little more serious. I think he should be more serious. He should be more objective as well, rather than like, not that he's biased, but the fact that he's infiltrating the gameplay. I think it makes it less.
Yeah,
it makes me less involved. Like literally, this game is arguably more involved and important and higher stakes. Not even arguably, it's higher stakes than I just did Fear Factor. And with Fear Factor, it feels so much more valid. And it seems like Fear Factor, they're the ones who deserve millions of dollars because of how serious that show is being taken. He's making this feel like a game. It is a game. But he's making it feel like, you know, a PlayStation game or Mario Kart. So like it doesn't feel like like you said, the stakes doesn't seem correct. It's weird. But we move.
I also think it's just because he does this too often. And it's again, these shows, there's just way too many people on this show. I feel like if they had a smaller beginning, maybe start off with 100, then cut 100 to 50 and go from there, he might himself feel a little bit more connected to these people and might actually, be a little bit more serious, because I feel like he don't even know who the hell these people are, to be honest.
No shade. Boom. So Monica wins this game. It was her versus Briley. Briley loses, and Monica immediately tells Mr. Beast on the side that, well, that deal we made, I don't fuck with Tyler, and I don't really fuck with Briley, so we'll see.
So, I hate women, Jimmy, so.
Oh! No shade.
And Tori was like, yes.
Yes, Tori was like,
well, yes, well, we don't
know.
Sometimes, the era that we're in, it's 2026,
The era.
The era that we're in.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. September, spring. Summer.
Yeah,
Okay. Ciao. We get to the smart game. Monica wins the strong game. Whoever wins the smart game will be making a decision with her. Boom. This was cute. How y'all feel about this one? This one was cute, I guess.
I have many thoughts, right? Because, well, one, somebody put it in the chat, but this was just a rehash of a challenge they did last season. So I was already like, what? We just reusing challenges now of the 2-season history of the show? It was just like expanded, like it was a much shorter path that they had to follow. So like the first person could have gotten to the end. I did like that they had the twist of like you only get 10 seconds and the first person goes, and then like whatever they complete stays, and like it turned it in, it made it a little bit strategic. But the on the flip side of that, it was also like the first challenge was strength, and that was like definitive strength. Like as long as you were strong enough to hold on to that pole, like you would win. Whereas this one, like it was labeled as smart, but like you actually had to have social relationships.
Yeah,
in it,
I agree.
Because like you can't there's no way you can remember the whole thing in 10 seconds and just like go. So it wasn't like you couldn't just rely on your smarts. So it didn't make sense, the two challenges being coupled together, because they weren't fulfilling.
I do agree. And that was a part of my issue. I was like, this isn't really, by the end of it, I was like, girl, what the fuck? This wasn't a smart challenge anyways. And I thought when I saw the buttons, I thought it was like, oh, maybe there's going to be like some type of quiz. Maybe there's going to be some type of like, you have to know the answer, or you have to remember something about the season, or even if it's just know some of the path, or you're the first one to clock that this one is yellow, something. But you're right. It really just became social, the entire thing. And I think that just threw it away. This wasn't smart. It wasn't strong challenge and a smart challenge. It was a strong challenge and a majority alliance challenge, which at this point, the strong is the majority. So I feel like that's why we got the results we got. It was very,
it was really lackluster. Honestly, like I don't even necessarily like the social aspect of this game too much. Like I kind of see what it's going for, but I remember like these games back in the day, and I remember when people used to play these like individually, like on smaller scale, and I really preferred that for something like this. I do kind of understand what they were trying to do. They wanted other players to go out and like tell people like the wrong answer, and things like that. Messy. But it didn't even go on long enough, I don't think, for it to be like as messy as they wanted it to be. And then especially having Monica at the end, I think that alone definitely like hurt the challenge, just because it was just a cheat code. So whoever Monica like got to the end, and I understand that's the social part of it, but I think it would have been a little bit more interesting if that part was just so far out to sea that you really had to like half guess and half trust who you're hearing. So it was kind of like you're just trusting whoever at that point because they don't really know. But I just like the individual version of these types of things better than the group version. But I guess it was kind of cute, but it's not a smart challenge. It'll be cute for like a HOH competition or something.
Not HOH.
I also think he thought the first, or he was trying so hard to make the first strong challenge seem like it was social too. He was like, what they don't know is this is actually social.
Yeah.
You should make friends with the person who's gonna do the bet. And it's like, no, baby, like they're hanging on. like,
yeah.
I think he thought it was more equal than it was, and it wasn't. And then this one, like you said, it's like, it didn't even last that long. Only 3 people went on the path. And my strategy was I need to just learn the end. I need to learn backwards. Because if I know the end, obviously people are going to go before me. I can just hurry up and I know the end now. So that would have been my strategy, which because only 3 people win, it's like, would I have even known to go third? Would I
no. I wouldn't have gone third.
I don't know. But we see at the beginning, Katie tells Jim to go first because Jim is safe because obviously his girlfriend is the one who won the first challenge. He agrees to it. They help him get really far. And I think the goal is to help them get as far as possible so that way you have more information that you can get from the person who went before you. So I think that was smart. And then Katie goes because Katie is like, if I go, I'll be safe. She didn't make that deal. I don't remember her.
Yeah.
She assumed she would be safe. She should have said, I'll go second, but can y'all promise that y'all won't? Da, 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 da. She didn't do all of that. She should have did that.
That girl lives in the Lululand. I don't know what the fuck she be thinking. she be killing the fuck out of me because she just be daddy like
Yeah. I think she thinks she's smart, but she is Dulu. That's what's crazy. I think she thinks she's the smartest bitch out there. Like, for real, no shade.
Like, you're on Team Strong, baby. That's for a reason.
Use the muscles.
Yeah. Okay. I could not stand her. She's probably like my least favorite person, everybody out of the cast, honestly. Especially after she treated that one girl during the scale challenge. And she was like, I'm sensing your weakness. And then even when Ethan was locking himself up in the box, and then she was like, oh, I don't really care about you. Like,
she has no social awareness. Like, at all.
Literally. So Nick goes third, and he basically remembered enough of it to get towards the end where not Hannah. What the fuck is that girl name? Monica. Helps him with the rest of it. And I think Monica made the comment when they were in B City that I want to work with you guys, by the way, like you, Corey, Tyler, Nick, like I want to work with y'all. So Monica was very happy to help a man get to the end. So whatever man it was. So that's what she did. She helped the man get to the end and Nick was able to win. And Nick feels so slimy and he feels villainous, but he just looks so good. So I let him do what he has.
He don't look that damn good.
I just love the thick legs on him. He got some thighs like bigger than my head. I'm just thinking,
ew.
Hey.
And flat ass. Like,
hey. Oh well.
Mind you, he about as dumb as a bag of rock. Let me not say that.
I can teach him a little something. He'll just be the strength and I'll be the smart, you know. That's all. Y'all see my haters, please. But honestly, unfortunately, he's not my favorite. And that's another issue with this show. I don't like Jim because Jim isn't really good at the game. I don't like Monica because she's a little bit weird. No shade. I don't really like Nick. He doesn't seem likable. It's like we don't have a likable character. From what I've seen, Jeff seems really likable. He was the last winner. So I'm like, who is that character who I feel like I can really root for? It was a little bit, I was like, wait, I'm kind of on Team Briley. Baby, she's gone. So I'm like, what do I do? And then I do like the smart guy who tricked Sue. Is his name?
Yeah,
Jack.
I love him. I think he's probably my winner pick at this point because he's not getting too heavy-handed of an edit, which I think in Beast games might be the key because every time somebody gets a heavy edit on this show, they just go home. So
that's true.
I'm just rooting for the 3 smarts at this point because they're the underdogs and not fucking annoying.
So what do you, when it comes to smart versus strong and kind of like going back and thinking about the original concept, what do you think the smart people either did wrong during this, or was it just kind of like the competitions were more skewed for the strong people in general? Like, what do you guys think happened for that it to be like 8 strong and 3 smart now? Or is it just like luck of draw?
I was literally thinking of that earlier, and I didn't bring it up, but I should have. I was like, this isn't even really like faithful to the category. There's been so much more strength, in my opinion. Like, I'm remembering the obstacle course that they had to get across in teams. I remember the stack challenge that they had to climb up, dodgeball, like this, not this one, but the last strength one we just saw. I'm like, which game involved just being smart? I can't. Even the balance one is more luck based than it is intelligence based. This one is kind of social and luck. I think all of the smart challenges have been more luck. And then when there is a challenge where you can outsmart someone like the cube, you see that the smart people are actually able to kind of get through that one a little bit. But girl, I think they just did a bunch of strength and they didn't do enough smart.
Yeah, because the smart challenges are giving kind of like social challenges and not smart. And if you kind of think about it, these strong people, they probably, no shade to these smart people on the cast, but the strong people, they probably be going out. They probably have like girlfriends and boyfriends. I don't know if all the smart people like you, be going out.
Margaritas.
Oh,
5 margaritas.
All right, but I'm not slurring. I could. All right, you want me to do a test right now? I could
Girl,
do a test right now, honey.
Do your alphabet backwards.
ZYXAWXW.
Hey, wait a second.
Hey,
girl, I don't know the alphabet backwards regularly, sober or not. I do not know no alphabet backwards.
I do, and that's
too. I do too.
Smart.
You didn't even go to Yale.
So. Now don't try to play.
You went to Yale online. No, you went to ICDC. Got that education connection.
Working out classes online, getting my degree on my own time. Education connection with the right nigga for free.
Ooh, I don't know if she said all that.
With education connection. Hey, wait, she was eating in the bob. Yes, queen. Yes. Period.
But I really think Mr. Beast, like his definition of smart is just like social stuff. But these strength people, I feel like socially they would be better than the smart people. So they kind of had a double advantage.
Mr. Beast is a Survivor and Total Drama super fan. So he said, I want to give social strategy with big grand competition. That's what this is. This is his version of social strategy competitions, and he's trying to do these cute cunt themes. Even Survivor was the one who coined categorizing two groups of, you know, the old team and the young team and the heroes and hustlers,
the black
and
team, the white team.
Yeah, literally, bitch. Latinos, Asian. Like he's literally just inspired by Survivor, and this is what he thinks this is. Like this is just his version of that.
And you could tell by the results.
He failed. No shade. He didn't eat.
And why did why did Mary Dutta 444 put in the chat? Did the rest of the panel already quit?
Mary Duda be. Let me pull this up. Hold on.
Who does that to someone? We trying.
One thing about Mary Duda is Mary Duda get up here and she say what the fuck ever. Mary Duda, fuck you.
Because we're trying our best. It's a Friday. I'm in here with y'all. Like we trying.
Like baby, we got shit enough. Matter of fact, let's wrap this up.
I'm fresh off of work, baby.
Hold on. I just got off another panel. That's why. Like we got shit. Hold on. You watching us? Wait, hold on. Like
I was out and I came in for you, the viewer, for you.
Okay.
Ooh, somebody said, did she lie?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
no, we get it done. Let's hurry up.
They turned it on us, child.
We get it done. Hold on, let's hurry. Child, who won? Nick and
Monica.
Monica
KKK.
Ooh.
I'm just laying.
Monica Sama bin Laden. Wait.
They damn. What? Monosogynist and Nick, they decided together who to eliminate. And y'all, everyone was against Tyler and Briley at the beginning of the episode. I remember like Nick was whispering, he was like, as long as it's not Tyler and Briley, as long as like it was a coalition against Tyler and Briley. They did not like them. Yeah. So these first two getting voted out, it was not surprising. Tyler and Briley are gone. It's this third one that they kept a mystery. Now, it could have been Brett. They had a conversation with Brett about how he's literally not social with anyone and no one knows where he stands. He has no friends, yada, 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 yada. What are y'all theories?
Mine's was Katie, actually.
That's I think they have been. Well.
Yep. Yeah. The editors have been breadcrumbing it. And then when she asked Nick and she was like, oh, like, am I safe? And he was like, yeah. And then she's like, please, 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 please. And he was like, yeah. Like, yeah. And then the way Monica was like talking in the preview, it looked like this one, she actually like kind of cared about the person. Briley even said, bitch, you don't give a fuck. Like, stop lying. Like, girl. Yeah. But this one, it looked like she might have cared a little more. So
and Katie doesn't seem likable. You know, she doesn't seem like because they even made the comment like, you know, you're not the most social person, you're not the most socially well liked person, and I feel like that does maybe apply to Katie as well. So I do think it could be Katie. I think Brett was like the psych out. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Brett because I don't even know what the fuck that is.
To be honest,
it needs to be.
If you be walking down the street, I wouldn't know a thing.
I wouldn't know a thing. I felt like the gag that I was like maybe they could have done was Jack, but I don't think they're gonna do Jack based on the.
I don't think it's gonna be anybody in that 6-man alliance.
Which is, I agree. I think she wants to work with the men. He is working with the men. I think it's gonna be another girl, which is crazy because now if it is Katie. It's just 3 women. Not that matters, but it could.
It matters
especially because there's a 6-person alliance. There's 6
it doesn't matter to Tori, but it matters to me.
Oh, I mean, it should matter to her game wise because if you end up being the only girl there, then you're gonna be an easy target for people. Like you don't want to be the only differentiator. That's the reason why we don't see any black people. They got them all out. Once you the last person, you there.
No shade. Also, the duos of it all. You're now the only duo with you and your showmans. Why would we let you and your showmans make it to top fucking 5 or 6 or even 7? Because after this is top 10. It's top 10 and there's a showmans. Y'all gotta fucking go. So I think she's not smart for making Briley and Tyler leave. Briley and Tyler were the duo, like protecting her and Jim from being the biggest target. I fully see Jim at least going home. The only reason she's staying is because she has the motherfucking coin. That's the only reason I think she's good. So I think this was a terrible decision on Monica's part, not just because I didn't want her to be a misogynist and hate women, but also because it strategically is putting her right in the forefront of the biggest target coming up, or at least her man. And it's like, why would you want that? And she's not realizing that there's a whole alliance that she's not in. Like, come on, girl, lock in.
Yeah, Briley was a really good shield for her, honestly. She was the 2nd strongest woman. So I feel like it's the same thing HOH comp. People always want to take out that person who's always runner-up in the comp. But if you're the person actually winning, then maybe you should be taking out the 3rd person and not the person who's always runner-up. That runner-up is shield.
Child. And that's where we left off. That was the end. I know that's right.
That's what we got.
Are we done with these games? Like these games needs to hurry up. I'm sorry. Like it's just not eating. Mr. Beast, if you're watching this, try again. You know, maybe don't even try again. Maybe just stick to the YouTube because
I think the first season was a binge drop though. I don't think they did weekly drops. Like, or maybe they did like half.
I think they did absolutely. Yeah. I remember
maybe half and maybe we needed half and half. I don't know.
Okay. They should just drop this all at once. This is like a binge show. This isn't something to really wait on. Or do how I like how Squid Games does it. They do like, and traders used to do it. Yeah, just 3 at a time. That's what you need for these types of shows. Squid Games is just Mr. Beast. Just look at how Squid Games is doing. They're doing what you want to do, but just like 10 times better.
Especially if you're gonna do these kinds of cliffhangers, like people are gonna want to watch right after, like to see what happened.
And this episode, like the episodes alone aren't impactful enough to stand on their own. The Survivor episode, no one went home. It didn't stand on its own. Last episode was, I think last episode to me worked on its own for the most part. It was just not grand enough. No shade. And then this episode, nothing that's like, no thought. I just do better. We move. Ciao. Y'all get into the other stuff we got going on. Of course, we have the Patreon. Join the Patreon, link in the description. Join the Discord if you want to hear our thoughts about all the other shows we're doing and this one. Send in your vote for Reality Rewind. Oh, we actually have our top 10. One of these shows is going to be covered in May by us and the team. So make sure you send your vote in for which one of these shows you want us to cover. Which one y'all going for? Who y'all baby?
Ooh. Actually, I'm gonna say Jersey Shore now, only because I've never watched the first season of Jersey Shore. Because when that came out, my mom.
Now this is season 2. We've already done season 1.
Okay, then I still haven't watched it. I've only watched like clips.
I know that's right. Yeah, I fuck with Jersey Shore. Armanti, who you going for?
I have a soft spot for like Are You the One in Total Drama because like I've seen those, but I've always been interested in Charm School just because that seemed like just such a like like a fever dream. Like how did they even greenlight a show like that? So honestly, I feel like I will vote for that.
I agree. I'm down for anything. I'm genuinely down for anything. I prefer something like we've never done before because we've done Jersey Shore season 1. We just did BGC. We've never done Housewives or Top Model or Charm School. So those are the ones I'm like, I have a soft spot for Are You the One, the gay season though as well. So you know, so y'all choose. It's viewers' choice, which is why I don't have to make a choice. You know, we move. Ooh. Boom. Get into our February schedule. We got a lot of shit going on in February. Survivor is here, baby. We have so much Survivor content, multiple different Survivor podcasts. Survivor Australia. We're doing the Rewind. We're doing Survivor 50 coverage. We're doing an after show for that. Get into it all. House of Villains is coming. Get into that, honey. We're going to be getting into the house and the villains of it all. Summer House is coming. Get into that drama, honey. Love is Blind is coming. Get into that drama, honey. And of course, we're going to be continuing all the stuff we're currently doing. Beast Games, Fear Factor, The Traitors, Drag Race, Baddies. So get into it all. Make sure y'all locked in. I know that's right. Of course, on Patreon, we have shit coming on in February. We're going to get into all of the tea going on in the reality world. We're going to get into some of the real world tea. Got to drag Nicki Minaj a little bit again. All of that. Get into... We're also going to be doing a cute little fun Survivor 50 commentary as well. So it's hella Survivor next month. And we have a Q&A because our 4-year anniversary is in February, actually.
What?
Yeah!
What are you getting me?
Yeah, well.
Oh, well.
What are you getting me?
What do you mean?
Right.
What are you getting me?
Right.
Ooh.
I didn't let my skin. So get into that.
I never let my skin go like it.
We will make a post on the social medias and on YouTube for the Q&A for you guys to ask us questions under that post, and then we'll just use that. So if anyone's watching one or blah, 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 you know, blah, blah, blah. Girl, what? Right.
Okay.
I'm ready to go to bed. And then also, of course, get into the Scripted Kingdom.
Mine was like 10 o'clock.
I'm going to be
like,
okay. I'm sorry,
Grandpa.
I'm not lit. Like I'm not 5 margaritas and 10.
Oh, sorry. I'm young and turnt. I'm young and turnt.
Months in. I'm sorry.
I'm young and turnt. I'm young and
sorry.
turnt.
I'm not falling over my seat.
Don't be jealous. Okay, young hoes cook everything on high. That's right.
And that's all, y'all. Thank you for keeping it real with the Kingdom, baby. We're out. Bye.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.